Look at that sea of cars. Wow. The weather ain't the best, but there's a lot of people here today. Here's where we get our bidder's cards. And I got mine, 740. Hi. I'm well, how are you? Here's a pair of 274s on skinny rear wheels. High crops. They're going to be here selling small stuff for a while, so we're going to take a look around. Look, it's the Bat Boat. Just needs to be painted black or maybe a darker shade of gray. Look at this old New Holland chain baler. These things were built to last forever. Definitely from the analog days. Bale anything. Well-used 710 and a well-used M. One H, 2H. There's quite a bit of this kind of stuff here, but not a lot of this. With late model tractors going for what they have been lately, it makes sense. I'm not seeing a lot of them here at auction. I'm seeing a lot of quite old stuff. A few late model, but not a lot. I would think that people would be holding on to them with the value being what they are and selling them privately. More money back to the owner. There's an economy tractor with a loader on it. You don't see those too often, but Dad's got one. He used to use to mow the lawn for years. They got a building full of stuff too. Lots of small stuff. I finally found something to bid on. I need all these, and maybe a set of these too. I wonder if I have the right to repair one of these. I don't know, it seems risky. This is one of the larger auctions. Well, actually they advertise it as the largest auction on the East Coast. There's over 15,000 lots here today. There's 3 auctioneers going at once, and the terms are as follows. You buy it as is, where is. There's no buyer's remorse, at least with the auctioneer. And there's a buyer's premium. The buyer's premium is added on to your bid. So if you bid on something and it goes for less than $5,001, you're paying 10% extra on that item. If it goes for over $5,001, you're paying 2% above that on up. In addition, if you're not paying by cash or check, say you're paying by card, you're paying an extra 3% on top of that. So it adds up, but it seems to be the way things go at auctions these days. All right, how much will this go for? Big boom lift. 5,600. Look at these gates. Very interesting. $950 each. Now these John Deere combines. Combine and heads sold separately. John Deere $6,600, $2,700? $600, $650. Are we in the market for anything today?
Everything looks so good, we ought to buy something.
I don't know, maybe I'm in the market for this. I think the H would run it. Wow, look at this old truck. That is pretty cool. Look what's hiding back in the junk row in F12. I think this is about the newest thing here. All right, I gotta try this. Look at all this fancy stuff. Like I'm playing a video game or something. It's even got a sunroof on it. I don't know what I'd do with all this stuff. I'd fall asleep if I had farming one of those things. Lawn mowers and more lawn mowers. When the kids were little, if I'd come home with one of these from an auction, they would have died. They would have loved it. They would have bounced until they fell asleep in there. This old engine. What's that say? Economy.
Right here for we got the monitor in the book.
John Deere 582 baler.
She's a 582. She's a silage special, guys. Late model baler. Got the monitor. Got everything. Watch what I get for some of them old ones in the back later. They bring 5, 6, 7,000. They don't even have monitors. 92 and a half. 95. There's a buy.
Hey, he's got to work the crowd a little bit.
9,500. 97.50. Y'all happy, guys? 95, 97 and a half. 97 out. Sold it. Going to go home. $9,500.
John Deere 6615.
Should have looked. I believe it's right around 1,300 hours. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about to get fired? Like 60. Yeah, 60 pounds out of now.
60 grand.
40 pounds out of L. At 39, 40 pounds. Send it over to 40. Am I missing something, guys? A 1,300-hour 4825, 42. Sold, 4825.
Case IH LX 156.
Ran it out of oil, the engine's bad. Buy it with a bad engine.
Looks like it's had a hard life. $11,000. JX80, 1,600 hours, 17,750.
36,000 on it, 36, 37, 36.5 going to that, 36.5 again, 36 straight ahead, 36.5, 36 on, 38, I'm way left, right? 38, 215, 38, I'm not left politically, I'm left showing right now. 38, let's not get that mistake. 38, 2.5, 38, 2.5, 38, 2.5.
Now this Case IH 155 that I was in the cab of. 6,000 hours. It's got 25 for it. It's got 35,000. It's at 38,000. 38,500. Doesn't this look like a nice camper? It's got a roll-out awning and nice big windows, but inside, surprise! Chickens be traveling in style in this. Look, it's even got a heater in it. Boy, those chickens would be spoiled. I got to looking at these nesting boxes and noticed this thing on all of them. Connected with wiring, runs them all, connects them all together here. These wires all run to here, down here, and into this on the outside. You open it up, and I expect there's probably a timer in here, one of these boxes, to open and close the nesting boxes. Keep the chickens from roosting and pooping in them at night. You didn't think we'd forget about sausage sandwich lunch, did you? And this is just the first lunch. Ford 8N tractor, $1,300. $950. The John Deere 2020. Whoops, this is a 2630. 3,500. This is Farmall Cub. 1,250. See this truck that the auctioneer travels around in, this cool little box he's got on the back with speakers on it, and it's double-sided. The way that an auction works is you've got the auctioneer in there, and then on either side of him, he's got sort of record keepers and people that are giving him information, recording the high bid. And not today, but a lot of times at smaller auctions, there's runners that'll go back and forth. And so every 10, 15 sales, whatever it is, I don't know, the runner will grab the bid results from the record keeper inside and run them into the office so that if people want to pay and leave, they've got the record there. But here I think it's all computerized, wireless, Wi-Fi, whatever. Here's Nem, runs all right.
Right here, what do you want to do? 3 grand? 2, I got 500.
3 grand.
700, 800, 9, 10, 11, 11, 10 out of 11, 12, 12, out of it, 12 out of it, 13, 15 out of it, 14, 15. I got you, sir.
14.
I got trying to find you another partner. 14, 15.
She's pretty crusty.
So, $1,400.
1,400 bucks. Free rear view mirror. They're almost to the item that I came to the auction for, so stay tuned. Right here.
Alright, choice of 3. If it was there, how about to get like $5,000?
$5,000. One of them's got a shower in it. Look at inside this thing. It's got a real toilet, a real shower, sink. $11,500 for this shipping container. It looks brand new, but $11,500. Wow. You're selling some furniture now. Adirondack chairs and such. Jeez. That's a lot of money for that bench. See that chicken mobile I was talking about way down there? Well, it's got solar panels on the side of it. My gosh. Second lunch. How many hot sausage sandwiches are we going to eat today? They're selling off all these trucks now, so we're going to go down to the junk crow and look at the interesting stuff. Hey, there's an International 990, $469. That's an International Sickle bar mower. This is a potato digger. It slides in underneath the hill, and all the dirt and potatoes come up these tines here and then the dirt drops out and the potatoes drop on the ground afterwards. And this one has a nice back rubber attachment for the operator that sits on the seat. Right here. If I were still in the market for an old square baler, I think this is the one I would bid on. It is nice and straight, New Holland 310. Looks like it's been stored inside. Hay's still nice and dry in there, and everything's in good shape. Same trolley mechanism as on my 269. Thrower looks good. Even the belts look good. But I'm glad I'm not making square bales anymore. I got kind of tired of that. These silage wagons used to be all over the place when I was a kid. They were made by a company a couple towns over from us, Lamco. And you'd see them almost on every dairy farm around us. You know, standard silage wagon, except it's got wood sides, had a roof on it at one time, and then it's got a live bottom to move the silage ahead, and these beaters knock the silage down. And then there's a conveyor going across the front that pulls the silage out, kicks it into here, and usually it would dump down into a silo blower, which would blow the silage up into a silo, and there you go. There's your grass silage or corn silage, whatever silage you were making. Here's the silo blowers that would be used to blow that into the silo. Hey, here's another 990, 9-foot model. This one's had a lot of use. Look how worn the sprocket is. These teeth should be a lot taller and kind of closer together, but they've been wallowed out good. Oh, lots of junk. Look, here's another 990. Way to see 3 990s at one auction, and it's been decades and decades since they made these things. It's pretty amazing. It looks like this one got pulled out of a hedgerow someplace. It's got moss growing on it. See, compare this sprocket to the last one. See, it's even got a flat spot on the top of the teeth and real tight between them. Wow. You can't go out and buy new sprockets for this anymore, at least as far as I've found. The other thing with these Wawa boxes is always check the play in them. And this one has 0 play. You always look to see if the bed's rotted out right here where stuff sits. It's nice and solid. Here's a little rickety old coon tedder. Never seen one with just 4 arms on each basket. Lots of rusty old rakes. This is a New Holland and this is an International, just looking at the wheels on the end of them. I like this chain tensioner. Seems like it works all right. Looks factory. And look at this awesome repair somebody did. Derek would be proud of this. Looks like it's been there for 20 years? Maybe? I was meaning to fix that. Here is an old little New Holland baler. Well, she's been sitting for a while. Here's the plunger that goes on the side and alternates with the main plunger. We had a baler just like this when I was a kid. The board slides in and out, pack the chamber side to side, and watch out for the board coming in and out. It's like this. Here's a brand new New Holland 4-basket tedder.
It's 75, 335. 8 pound, $79, 8 pound, 8 pound, 79 weight. It's 79 in the way. It would have been 79, $8,000 internet, 8,000. Sold $7,900 here on the floor.
$7,900. All right, now we're gonna sell the Chicken Palace here. $700. He's at $900.
Solar panel on it too.
It's at $1,000. $1,000. John Deere wire tie baler with a kicker. $3,700. Here's a New Holland 1465 hay bind. It looks pretty clean. Rollers look good. He's at $3,000. 35.
41.5, 42. Sold 41.50.
Sold at $41.50.
1,002.
Here's a bale wrapper.
Sold $14,250. Put it on higher number.
Wow. 6-bottom on land Ford plow. $900. Pretty nice subsoiler. $1,100. Quite a nice 4-basket H&S tedder, hydraulic fold, $3,500. I've met a lot of viewers here today. It's been great, and these guys are among the best. Your name is Lincoln and Levi. And look at Lincoln's tooth. You're gonna lose that tooth. It's falling out. You want me to pull it out for you? No? You guys see anything you wanted to buy at the auction? What did you want to buy? A truck?
Yes.
That sounds like a good buy to me. A Ford truck? A tractor. Oh, that one with the cab on it. Well, it was nice meeting you guys. I'm glad. Thank you for watching the channel. Wooden hay rack, $1,100. Uh-oh, we got a traffic jam here. This guy's selling this side and that guy's selling that side. We're getting close to getting to all the, you know, the good stuff, the rusty stuff. Here's this cool Dodge truck.
15, 16, 16, 17, 1717, 1650. Sold, $1,600.
New Holland rake, $425. IH 2250 loader. It's had some work done to it. $575. International rake, $125. This is a tandem rake rig. You can use it to hook up two of these rakes side by side to rake a double windrow. $400. There's the old potato digger with a free back scratcher on the back.
2.5 John Deere, 275, 300.
$700. They're still used. Here's the F12 going up for sale.
$500, 2. 700 now, 750 no half, 700 no half, 750. Sold it online, $700.
Little H&S manure spreader, $500. Look at this old combine. It's a pull behind. International model 82. Looks like it's not sat out in the weather. $400.
Sir, you want it? 600 and a half, 600 no 6.5. It's 50. Oh, online, $600.
Oh, we're on our way out. I saw a lot of interesting stuff, but didn't buy anything, which is probably a good thing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Anybody want to buy a lawnmower?